Hello, everybody, and yeah, why do I keep finding these games? Let's just jump right to it. Hopefully, we don't die. Every night, I have the same dream. Okay, I'm back. Every night I have the same dream. Every night, I always brought back to this place without fail. And then every morning I'll wake up with no memory of this place at all. Until the next time I fall asleep. Ooh, this sounds actually quite mysterious, not like any hentai thing of magic. Not a single night has went by without my consciousness being dragged into this abyss. This realm of devoid of light. So much that I can't even see my hands in front of my face. No matter how desperately I wave it. The concept of sound is just an absence. My steps silent, and my distant cries swallows the bordering darkness as quickly as they had left my mouth. I'm in a bleak, barren wasteland of nothingness. Spending any prolonged amount of time here being to make me doubt even my own existence. Yet, despite feeling suffocated by a striking absence of anything, I know I'm not alone. Something is watching me, stalking me from the shadows. I can't say for sure what it is, but even once in a while I catch a sight of something from the corner of my view. A pair of burning bright eyes, fixated, pearling on me. They hate me, despise me. There's an overwhelming sense of animosity radiating from whoever they belong to. I know they want nothing more to lash out and attack me, but something is holding them back. A force they truly despise. Invincible chains that bind and restrict them from the one thing that is on their mind. At first, when I began dreaming about this place, the eyes were distant like glimmering stars. But when each passing night, the eye seems to inch every closer and shine even brighter. I think whatever force has been holding them from me is beginning to fade. What will happen when these eyes reach me? I shudder to think. I know it's just a dream, so I shouldn't be afraid. But everything I experienced here is so vivid. None of the usual murkiness that shrouds such dream-like environment seems to exist here at all. I have a perfect clarity. I can feel the stagnant, freezing air all around me, enough to incite a shiver out of me every once in a while. Since I'm so used to this dream, I know how it ends. I wade through the darkness for what seems like an eternity, never finding anything until the morning finally comes and pulls me out of this nightmare. At last. That was how it usually ended. Something in this is different tonight. Those hateful burning eyes that always kept just out of sight before. I'm suddenly confronted by them. Never before have they been so close. Never before have I started straying back into them. Their narrow, piercing gaze roots me to the spot, and a shooting pain surged through me. I can't move. I can't breathe. And then, from out of the darkness, a crooked smile spreads, just as sinister as the eyes. So close. I can practically taste the freedom. It won't be long now. Enjoy the peace while you can, boy, for the days are numbered. And then everything shall change. Oh my god, this is awesome! This is actually quite a good beginning. I've never seen one of these beginnings before. Let's just continue then. Ugh. My head is killing me. These morning migraines are the worst. Every morning, without fail, I always wake up with a sensation, not unlike my skull being pounded by a jackhammer. Oh, that hurts. Ooh. Have a jackhammer thump 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 to your head all the time. That what it said. I can't. I'm just translating. It's almost like a heartbeat. It feels like my head is going to split open. It's weirding thought, because even though the pain is so intense, it never lasts long. In the space it takes to get up and head for school, the pain is usually reduced to just a dull thump at the back of my skull by then. So it isn't too much of a hassle in the grand scheme of things. But it certainly isn't a fun way to wake up. No, I can't imagine that. Why would that be the fun way to wake up? I just find it odd how consistent it seems to be. Yeah, maybe it's because of that dream you have. That may be the cause of it, you know. Anyway, enjoy pondering these weird mysteries. It's time to tackle the day. Yay! How can you tackle a day? That's my question. Do you take the day? Do you take a calendar and put it in front of you and just tackle it? That's how I see how you can tackle a game. Let's just continue. After a moment of wrestling with my blanket, I swing my legs around and drag myself out of bed. A quick look at my bedside clock tells me it's still early. Too early. That's never happened to me. I do never wake up too early. If I had it my way, the world wouldn't start until at least a good way into the afternoon. Yeah, that would be nice. But sadly, life just isn't that wonderful. Pulling back the curtains to let light flow into my room, I suppressed the urge to let out a hiss. Hiss! What, are you a lizard or something? Really? Are you with the Leafy Squad? Are you? Why did it happen? Too bright. He's too bright. He's... He just became a lizard. The rest of the time getting ready. I spent fighting with my uniform, a tie becoming all the more problematic to put on when you're half asleep. Oh god. I think I've actually got my hand stuck in it. Wait, what? How do you get stuck in a tie? Almost shocking myself to death in the most pathetic fight ever. I finished putting on the tie, the rest of my uniform complying peacefully with me. Well, the tie is the only thing that is resisting. Wow. Unable to find the combo, I settled for just flattening my hair down with my hands. Blinking into the mirror, I left staring back at someone with messy black hair. We know that the character has messy black hair. It's good enough. We know he doesn't really care about anything. Unable to find a combo, I settled for just flattening my hair down with. You need to just read that. Somewhat dressed and somewhat ready, I stumbled out of my room. My legs still not fully awake. Uneven steps carry me dangerously down the stairs, and I soon emerge into the kitchen. I'm greeted by silence. Aww, I feel sad for him. Who lives in sadness? The kitchen is empty. A familiar scene for me. Aww, that's sad. Can't you get a girlfriend or something? That would make your day happy. My parents are what you might call workaholics. Oh, well, they are not working outside of the country. Basically, they spend more time at their respective jobs than they ever do here. Still, I'm sad for you, but still, you have parents that are home, which is good. I only ever get to catch them during the evening while they were eating, and then everyone is off to bed, and the cycle repeats. Don't get me wrong. I understand that they have to work in order to keep us living comfortably, so I don't hate them for it. It just gets, I don't know, kind of lonely. Well. No use mopping about it. I've been like this for years, so I don't know why I was getting all emotional about it. The plus side of them not being around is that it's quickly had to learn how to cook for myself. It's amazing how fast you can adapt to that sort of stuff when you're starving. I don't think I have enough time for anything fancy to eat for breakfast, so I just settled for toast. The classical toast. You pick up toast, put some red jam on it, and put it in the mouth and run to school. That's classic. Do that. You can never go wrong with toast. No, exactly. Okay, you might be able to go wrong with toast. I have sudden traumatic flashbacks to when the toaster erupted in flames. Oh god. Oh god. What a day that was. He makes it sound like it was fun. It was like, yes, burning toast finally. But I learned from my mistakes now. I don't, and it won't happen a third time. Wait, did it happen twice? What? Having devoured only slightly shared toast, I sling my bag over my shoulder before starting for the front door. I give the empty house one last look even over before opening the front door. It's kind of depressing to have no one to say goodbye to. But again, this has been the same for every week and weekday morning since forever ago. The sun is shining high in a cloudless sky. Birds are chirping overhead. Waves of students are passing by, happily chatting with one another as they all make their way to school. It's all so horrible. It's not much for a morning person, but so I can't even begin to fathom how everyone can be so bright-eyed and bushy talented right now. I mean, it's just taking all my willpower just to be able to put a foot in front of the other without just crumbling to the ground. I just have to hope the breakfast kicks in and gives me the energy I need before I force to literally drag myself through the school gates. Oh god, no text, just 3 dots. These streets are really empty. While keeping my head down and my eyes go to the ground as if I was soldering on it, I suddenly noticed that the vibrating atmosphere from before is gone. Silence has completely taken over. My steps is the only thing that's making any noise. The air is still. Huh? That's a bit strange. Bringing my head up, I met with an unsettling sight. The streets are desert. Deserted, not desert. No students, no cars, and even the cheerful chirping of the bird is gone. What? I hurry on forwards, hoping that at least run into somebody, anyone. Even the sun once golden rands seems muted. Dwells tiny just in various tones, but there still isn't a cloud in the sky. Okay, this is different. Starting to freak me out. I need to just. A splitting pain shots through my head, stopping me in my tracks. Like a searching poker being thrusted through my skull. A headache? Now? Nothing is making any sense. Desperately trying to keep myself upright as I clutch a hand to my head. I staggered forwards. Unlike from the headaches from before, that gradually died down, this one only seems to be getting worse. Thump, thump, thump. It won't stop at all. I'm brought to my knees. I can't hardly even think straight, my head threatening to explode at any moment. And then, thought gritted through grinded teeth and pain expressions. I see it. Something that shouldn't exist, yet clearly does, as it's confirmed by my own terrified eyes. A monster. That's the only word that can come to my scrambled mind. A hulking, grotesque mass of flesh, with gnarless fangs and red slithered eyes, seething with hate. Those closet things I can't really relate to. It would be a dog, but no dogs I knew of 3 times the size of me isn't formed practically eclipsing the sun. The snores with flared nostrils, some things like steam being exhaled out. Given its tense strains and the fact that it's blocking my way, I can only assume it's here for me. But why? What the hell is it? Where did it come from? What does it want me? A million. Oh wow, I've been recording this way too long. Let's save it here. 1. This has been MadlyTv signing off a little bit too long.